This is the future.
Titania is not meta in Plague Star Event 2023, but this doesn't mean that she is not a decent Warframe to use in the event. The Warframe lost her capability of soloing the whole mission as in the past. She can be great also in defending the mixer with her lantern, but right now, Titania is only good when it comes to popping the Hemocyte heads with her Dex Pixia. The Steel Path version though would require a subsume ability like Eclipse so it can compete with the meta right now, which is the Piranha Prime. The secondary with Corrosive paired with Eclipse just melt the heads in seconds, and this is why you don't see many Titanias in the Plague Star event anymore, since you would need to waste some resources for Helminth builds to make Dex Pixie melt Steel Path Hemocytes. You can still use Titania Dex Pixia with Corrosive build, but just be reminded that there is a better option when it comes to dropping the infested bosses in this event. Also, I would like to point out about armor stripping for Hemocytes. I am currently using Unaru Focus to strip the armor of the Hemocyte, but the only problem though, it's kind of clunky and sometimes I need to recast the Caustic Strike a few times while the Hemocytes is still invulnerable. There is a better option but I'm not using the meta right now, which is Vastilock. This gunblade with the Shattering Impact mod allows you to strip the armor of the Hemocytes, but the only thing I don't like about the Vastilock is the wind up speed. There's a faster way to strip the armor of the Hemocyte, and currently, I'm using the Aram Spinoza fan blade to strip the armor quick. The other mods in here are unnecessary. What you only need is the Shattering Impact mod, the Killing Blow, and then the Amalgam Organ Shatter for the wind up speed. While using the heavy attack of this fan blade, you can strip the armor of the Hemocytes during its invulnerability phase really fast. Moving on, I would like to share a very important detail on the mixing phase. I have this on the pinned comment in my previous video, but I think you should really know that you should not sit in own spot for 1 minute with your Void Rig while just hovering your aim reticle and killing enemies. Doing this will give you the AFK penalty of Warframe, which doesn't make any sense at all. But right now, it's better that you move about 50 meters when it close to 1 minute while defending with Void Rig to avoid the AFK penalty. If you get this, then you will lose 1100 operational standings from the Steel Path levels because of the AFK penalty, only granting 2800 operational standings at the end of the mission. Honestly, Void Rig is not necessary, and in fact, you can use your on-call crew with the Kuvazar to defend the mixer, even playing it solo. In team composition, there will players that will help you defend the target, so it won't be that hard. Also, I would like to share that there is a current host migration bug right now that when host left the mission, then expect that you can't progress and finish stage 4. This is because infested enemies won't spawn if this bug happens, and the boil will just keep throwing empty pods at you, and you won't spawn a single Hemocyte. You better head to extraction as quick as possible, but I hope that Digital Extremes fix this because it's annoying as fuck spending the infested Catalyst and Eidolon file access but you can't finish the whole mission. And lastly, let's talk about Incarnon weapons. Aside from Piranha Prime, Incarnon Burst and Prime, and as well as the letter modded with no crit chance for devouring attrition, are some of the best Incarnon weapons that can shred the Hemocytes fast. Eventually, you won't be able to use the Incarnon form of your weapons sometimes, especially in public queues or a dedicated team, as you will be required to do headshot before you can activate your Incarnon form. It's fairly easy to do, but honestly, you won't even have the option to do it unless you go somewhere else quiet and headshot a bunch of enemies first, while your allies Void Rig or any nuke setup are obliterating everything. At night time though, Incarnon weapons are really fun to use, as you can charge them up just by simply shooting Eidolon Vom Valist in the plains. A few shots against the Vom Valist will charge up your Incarnon weapons so you can use them up in the Hemocyte fight. So these are just additional details that you can use in the Plague Star event, right? For the original video on how to speed farm the event fast, simply click the link I have in the pinned comment. Also, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, so come hang out and let's play if you have time. Link to my Twitch channel is also at the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.